Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome on board. All right. Good to see you all. I hope you can hear me. So just type hi if you can hear me, loud and clear. Thank you so much. Glad that you are here today. So my name is Dare. You know me already. I will introduce myself before we get into actual trading or training today. So I'm going to introduce myself. I got introduced by a friend who trades stocks over the last 20 years. So I jumped straight into Forex trading. I did a very little demo because I thought this is the way out. So I opened my first live account with a broker that is consistently requoting me. This broker consistently requotes me. So needless to say that I blow my first account within 4 weeks. Wow. Within 4 weeks of opening this first account, I blow it because I was using a strategy. There's a strategy that I learned. I found it on the internet as everybody else. I found one strategy and I thought that is a great one. But I lost money because I didn't have enough time to test it out, to see the shortcomings and the problems it may give me. But I went live with it. So what happened? It failed and I lost. It failed miserably and I lost money. I lost the account. Okay, so is that the end of the world? No. So having blown the first one, and I thought, well, if I can't trade, let me give it to somebody else to trade. So I a professional trader company contacted me and said, like, we are going to trade your account for you. You just have to deposit a certain amount of money. So I thought that sounds very good. And at the time, I've got quite a lot of money in my hands. So later on, I deposited and they came back and said, oh, you know what? You have to put more money because the more you put, the more profit you have. I said, okay, that's good. So I put more money. Truly, honestly speaking, within a month. Initially, I saw my account rose. Like the first week, I saw like 10% increase. I said, wow, that's good. And the second week, another lesser increase. By the third week, things are started to go pear shape. So before you know it, it goes down to 50% before the end of the month. And I said, hey guys, what's happening? Oh, they said we changed the strategy. The stop loss was different. We are trying to adjust it. I said, okay, can I have my money back? Alas, before they can even give me back my money, they lost nearly everything, almost 90 something percent. So whatever is left there is useless. So that is my story. That's not all. I made another blunder again. After second account being blown, so I made a third mistake. What was that mistake? I got introduced to this Forex EA, expert advisors. Some people call it robots. So somebody said, oh, this is a good robot. I did test it, to be honest with you. I tested it. I thought I tested it. And it was expensive. So, in my mind, the more expensive it is, the better the result will be. So they cost about $1,000. You will say, yeah, I got money to play around, right? I do have money to play around. So I put this one grand on it and I bought this EA and I put my account. I won't tell you how much it is. It's a huge amount of money. So what happened is this EA blew this account again. Third mistake. And that is when I made up my mind. Finally, I said, look, guys, I have one choice now. It's either I quit right now or I give you one more chance. If I don't succeed, then that's it. I'm done. I am done, So, but I do say to myself that if I'm going to trade anyway, I have to be myself trading, not no one else trading for me. So I set myself objective. I said I have to find solution. So what solution did I find? I found myself a mentor, a true mentor. So this mentor at the time developed an indicator which turned out to be one of the honest indicators I've seen at that time and was very, very good. So I started playing around with this indicator, started building strategies with it, started, making buy, sell signals with this indicator. And at the end of the day, I made my first strategy. And this time around, I opened the fourth account, live account, okay? But I deploy my own strategy. I don't use those professional style or even my own previous style without any education. So this time around, I am trading the market with my experience and my money management skills. So Resilient paid off. My strategy produced a good profit 1 month of live trading. Well, that gives me to be part of the few people that makes money in Forex. So what I did was, now I know what works and I know what doesn't work. So now that I know how it works, and I started building different strategies. You can see on my YouTube channel, I have different strategies that I've built over the years. Okay. So I built this strategy not just for myself, but even for my students. So having coached several students, hundreds, if not thousands of students, I realized that the limitation to them being profitable is not actually the strategy only. It is about having adequate mentorship, somebody to guide you through the journey, hold your hand, show you the way. So that is why Your Trade Mentor, this company today, is set up, and our goal, our goal is a very fat goal. Yeah, it's a fat vision. Is to build an army of 1 million successful traders all over the world. And we are on our way to doing that. So I believe that you are going to be part of us. So if you want to take that journey with us, be patient and learn from what I'm going to show you tonight, because it's going to be very, very interesting. And don't mind me, it's going to be useful for you, because I'm not just going to give you a fluff. I'm going to give you the real thing, a real strategy tonight that will help your Forex trading. Okay, that is my story. I hope it was interesting, because I know a lot of you do have stories as well. Okay, so tonight I want to talk to you about a strategy that works, a trading strategy that works. It's called a double MACD strategy. Okay, double MACD strategy. First of all, before we go into it, I hope you guys know what is MACD, right? Moving average convergence divergence. Okay, what does it really mean? Okay, it's a trend following thing. You want people, you always hear in trading that follow the trend. So MACD is something that we use to follow trend. Okay, so it's a momentum indicator. All it does is shows relationship between two moving averages. So we have one, the big, or we call it the slow moving average, and the other one, the small, or you call it the fast moving average. So MACD will show the difference between the two of them, and it will plot something like a graph, or it's like a graph thing. You will see it when I show you now. So that is all about MACD. So I'm going to take you to strategy, and I call it the double MACD strategy. How does this strategy come about? Okay. This strategy came about, when there was a Forex company. They wanted to do a competition, and they said, okay, everybody come around, come with your strategy, and come and, practice and open a live account or demo account, whatever you can open, and trade your strategy. The winner is going to get so amount of money. So as you know, a lot of people turned up, and this fellow also turned up with this double MACD strategy, and the competition was for over, I think, 3 months, either 1 month or 3 months. And it happens to be that this MACD strategy won that competition. So having won that competition, and I thought, let me research into it, and I got hold of the strategy, and since then I have modified it to make sure that it is very, very robust. So you are going to learn tonight a robust strategy that has won Forex competition hands down. So it's not untested strategy. This is a tested strategy on a live situation, which actually was won over the one competition above all other ones. Okay, good. So we call it double MACD strategy. All right. So I'm going to show you that strategy now. And to show you that strategy, I'm going to go to so it's called the MACD strategy. Okay. We are going to quickly look at what it is. We have two of those MACD in this strategy. We call the big and the small, just because of the setting. We are going to look into the different types of signal that we can generate. We can generate the trend signal. We can generate re-entry signal. We can generate the counter trend signal, bullish, bearish, divergences, and we look at the summary of the rules. Okay, that's what we're gonna do tonight. Hope it's gonna be fun. Yes. Okay. So I've told you what is MACD already. So I'm just going to show you how it looks. Everybody knows this is histogram. Histogram is like it's a vertical line that goes up and down. Okay, that is histogram. And this line itself is, we call it a MACD line. It's just a simple moving average. Okay, and then the third thing you see on a MACD is the middle line, which is the zero line. Okay, every MACD must have those three ingredients. So that is MACD. Now, what we're going to look at is we're going to set up this MACD in two different ways. The same MACD indicator, but we're going to make it look like as if there are two things we are working on, but it's the same indicator. The first one is we're going to call it the white MACD, the big MACD, because the settings is 12-26-1. This is the default setting for all MACDs. You know, if you're already on MetaTrader or you have any broker, you see the default is 12-26-1. Okay, thank you so much. And when MACD is above the zero line, we say we are in an uptrend situation, and at the same time we say it's a positive zone. We're in a positive zone. All this area is uptrend and positive zone. Okay, uptrend and positive zone. Where MACD is below zero line, we say we are in a downtrend and in a negative zone. Okay, very simple. So uptrend where MACD is above zero, downtrend where MACD is below zero. So that is the first MACD. The second MACD is exactly the same. The difference now is just the settings. You remember there are two MACDs, the big and the small, or the slow and the fast. So this one is a fast one. So we are using a setting of 5, 15, 1. Okay, we see exactly the same thing as before. We have the uptrend where MACD is above zero, downtrend when it's below zero. When it's above zero, it's called positive. MACD zone, when it's below zero, we say it's a negative zone. Okay, so we got the two MACDs now. We got the big and the small, or call it white and yellow, or you call it fast, or you call it slow and fast. It doesn't matter, but two MACDs, right? All right, so now this is how we play together. So these two, we are going to merge it together. The white one is going to be the first one we put on the chart, and we are going to interpose the yellow MACD on top of it. I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so the white MACD is already on the chart. You just put the big one, the yellow MACD, on top of the white MACD. So it looks like a diagram, but this is going to make sense eventually because it's going to make you money. If it makes you money, it makes sense. All right, so you got 12-26-1 below, and you got the second one, which is the 5-15-1 on top of it. Okay, so that's it. But remember, each of them have their own separate line, zero line. They have their separate lines. Each of them have their own separate MACD lines, and each of them has its own separate histogram. So separate histogram, there's a white histogram, there's a yellow histogram. So when they lap together, you might not see the white very well, but it's there. You can see here, is there, it's even under here as well. So, but in life, it's so easier than what you are seeing now. We'll see very soon. Okay, so now you see how it looks. So how do we play it? Okay, now this is the first signal we are going to generate from double MACD. The first signal, we call it trend entry. Okay, the simple way to understand is when MACD line crosses zero. Where MACD crosses zero line. Okay, where MACD crosses zero line, we generate a trend entry signal. Okay, so this is zero line. When the MACD crosses down, but the smaller MACD, the yellow MACD, is always going to give us the signal. The white is just for confirmation. The yellow gives us the signal when it crosses the zero line down. The white is pointing the same direction. That's all the white has to do, point in the same direction. So that's a sell signal. This one is also a sell signal. You can see the yellow MACD crosses below zero, and the white MACD is following the same direction. This is also another sell signal. You can see yellow MACD crosses below zero, white MACD is following the same direction. And this is a buy signal. The yellow MACD crosses zero line going up, and the white MACD is following the same direction. So that is the trend entry. It's very easy. Yellow MACD crosses zero, upward buy, downward sell. Easy. Okay. Now let's look at the second type of signal. The second type of signal is called the re-entry signal. Okay, we talked about the real entry. Okay, this is an entry signal. We can see MACD crosses zero line here. Be careful, because you have to know differentiate between the two zero lines. There are two separate zero lines. One is for the big MACD, one is for the small MACD. You will see it when you open your chart. You will see it's more clearer on the chart. So you can see the yellow MACD crosses its line here. That is a entry. That's a first entry signal, the one we looked at before. Now you can watch the white MACD all along. That white MACD remain above zero, but temporarily the yellow MACD, what does it do? It dipped below zero and then rose above zero again. So it means that it does change direction temporarily, but it is not large enough to cause the big MACD also to change direction. So it's only the small MACD that temporarily change direction, but reverses back into the original trend. That's why we call it re-entry. So if you are taking a, let's say you've taken a buy here already, and you are in a position, and you want to add to your position, you can add another buy here, because the white MACD, the big MACD, remain on trend. It hasn't changed trend. It still say we are uptrend, but the yellow MACD decided that it's gone short downtrend and come back. Then you get it. You go for a buy signal here. Second trade. Okay, so that is the re-entry signal. I hope that's clear. Okay. Now, the third one is called the counter trend signal. Okay, the counter trend signal is trading against the trend. So if you know me very well, I like to trade with the trend. But not to say that it's not a good trading to trade against the trend as well, if you are very, very quick and you know where to take your profit. Because if the trend continue to rise, if you continue to go in the wrong direction, it could take you very long way to get out. So for the counter trend, you see you have a uptrend here. All along we have uptrend here, but when the two MACD crosses each other, that is when a counter trend signal is generated. So when we are uptrend, you will see a sell signal generated here. Okay, because yellow crosses below white. Okay, similarly here we are downtrend here, but you can see that the yellow MACD crosses above the white. That's a buy signal generation. Here the same thing, we are uptrend, but there is a cross of yellow over the white. That's a sell signal, counter trend. Same thing here, buy signal here and sell signal there. Okay, I'll tell you about take profit target later on. I'm just telling you about how the signals are being generated first. Okay, next, so you want to look at divergences. So you look at divergence is when the price is doing something different from the indicator. So the price is rising, whereas the indicator is falling. So you have the previous the current high is higher than the previous one, whereas the current high is lower than the previous one on the indicator. So that is divergence. And when we see a divergence like that, that's a warning that the price may reverse. And it does reverse here, as you can see, going down. So for our strategy, you will wait. When you see a divergence on your chart, you will wait for MACD to cross the line and then wait for two more candles, and then you place your trade. So here is a sell trade. All right. Let's look at the second divergence. It's called the bullish divergence. So bullish divergence is opposite of the bearish. So when price is making new low, whereas the indicator is not making a new low. You can see here, price is making new low here, but indicator is never making any new low. Instead, it's actually rising. That is divergence. Bullish divergence, showing that there could be a reversal very shortly. And as you can see, there's a reversal after that. In that case, you let the MACD crosses first, and then you wait 2 candles, and you go into a buy trade. Excellent. Now, this is the summary of all the things we have talked about. We look at the sell entry signal. These are all the short trades. Sell entry, you know, when it goes above 0 and downwards, that is when you get a sell signal. Your take profit target will be between 20 and 40 pips. So by this time around, we are going to use 1 hour time frame or 4 hour time frame. Either of the two is good. You might use 1 hour, or you might use 4 hours. If you use 1 hour, your profit target will be 20 pips. If you use 4 hour, your profit target will be 40 pips. So for the re-entry signal, 20p for take profit target on a 1 hour chart, 40 pips on a 4 hour chart. However, on the counter trend, that will be half. That will be half of the profit target that you use for the other two. So it's going to be 10 pips for 1 hour chart and 20 pips for 4 hour chart. And for last signal, which is the divergences, you're going to use 20 pips for 1 hour chart and 40 for 4 hour chart. Okay, so these are all short trade. The same thing happened to long trade, exactly the same thing. So 20 pips to 40, 20 to 40, but for counter trend, it is 10 to 20. Okay. Yes. Markings. Yeah. Cool. Let me show. We're going there now. That's a very good question. So if you have any questions, you can pop it in. I will try to answer it as we go along. Okay. So now we are going to pop into the chart, and we are going to see a good example. All right. So this is already made for you. It's already made for you, but what I'm going to do is I can delete it off and start it all over again. So that, or let me just open a new chart. So file, new chart. Let's open new Aussie card, whatever. It could be anything. Yeah, Aussie card. Okay. All right. Oh, let's open this Aussie card here. Let's open this Aussie card. The same thing. All right. So we got the Aussie card here. So we're going to go through this process. Okay. So we are going to pick the MACD here. That is the MACD that shipped with the MT4, right? Because some other people will produce another MACD indicator. It might be different and it might be exactly the same, but I'm using the one that came with MT4. So the first one, I drop it on the chart. I make it the big one. Make sure you do the big one first, because you want the white on to be at the background. So 12 is the first settings for fast. 26 is for the slow EMA, and the MACD SMA. Remember, make it 1. Usually, you know what? Usually it's 12, 26, 5 or something like that. That is the normal setting, but we change it to 1. Okay. All right. So color. You need to change the color to white. So that's the color for the big one. The second one is the yellow one. Okay. And the level, white. Usually you would see 0 here all the time, that there is level 0 there. But if it's not there, you just add a new level. You say add level 0 if it's not there, but it's already there. So you don't need 2, you just need 1. Okay, once it's done that, all job done. So you have the color here, you have the parameter 12, 26, 1, all set. Click go. Okay, shipping. Right, that's it. So that's the first MACD. You can see it looks like what we saw earlier. Now we're going to do the second MACD. Okay, but remember, when you put the second MACD, if I say attach to chart, it's not going to work. Okay, it's not going to work. If I put it and drop it here, it's not going to work neither, right? But when I drop it, I need to drop it on this window here. For anything from this line below, that's where you need to drop it. So I'm going to drop it here. As you can see, I drop it here. Okay. Now I am going to change the settings this time around to 5, 15, 1. And I will change the color just like we did before. Instead of white, we're going to make this one yellow. We're going to get yellow color so we can see the difference. And also remember to change the level, the color for the level, yellow. 0 level is already there, so we don't add any more level. So that's it. And then you just click OK. Remember, we're using apply to close price. Okay, so you got the 2 MACD. You can see it's clearer here than than when we were looking at it in the PowerPoint. Okay, so there you go. All right, so now let's look for different signals. So here we are. So let's try and see what signal we can find here. Okay. All right. So this is a buy signal from here. You can see this is a buy signal. Okay. And this is a entry signal. That's the first entry signal here. This is a first entry signal because small MACD crosses above 0 and white MACD is following. This side, who knows what it is? When they cross together here, who knows what it's called? When they cross together here, that is the counter trend. Yeah, that is the counter trend. Okay, some people like that as well. Okay, so this is a short-lived sell signal. As you can see, it's a short-lived sell signal, and it gives us another buy signal here, buy signal there. Okay, and lastly, we got a sell signal here as we speak. This is a 1 hour chart, right? So you can look at this chart anywhere, you can scroll it anywhere, and look for signals. So if we stop here, for example, I'm trying to look for counter trend signal. Okay. All right, let me see. Here, did anybody see counter trend signal? Yeah. Okay, no. Actually, it's not a counter trend signal because it's the yellow has not crossed its own yellow line. It has to cross its yellow line. It has to cross its yellow line first. Okay, I will find a counter trend signal. Oh, that almost got there. That almost got it. Okay. Yeah. Wow. This one is a counter trend signal. You can see we are all bearish all along. Okay, let's start from here. Okay. So here is a sell entry signal. Yellow MACD crosses below 0 and white MACD is following behind. Okay. All right, that's a buy, counter trend buy. You see, it's not a good it's really not a good signal, the counter trend, because when you have a strong trend like this, it's always not good to go against the trend. Okay, so you have a strong bearish trend, and here you see the white MACD still stay below 0, but the yellow MACD crosses briefly and come back. So that's a temporary re-entry signal. That's a re-entry signal here, right? To sell again. Well, if you sell again, you put your stop loss a little bit above there, and then you can see take part in this move here. Okay, and you can see here is when I will cross again into no, that one's good. It's not there. This is where we cross into buy position again. Small MACD crosses above 0 here. You can see small MACD crosses above 0 and white MACD is directly following it. And here is where we generate the counter trend signal, which we don't really we take it, but we have to be careful when we are taking that. Okay, you missed the start of the video. All right. Okay, you get it. Okay, let's look at. Okay, I think we've seen it already. Yeah. So this is 1 hour chart. Okay. All right. Let's see this one. Let's see what happened here. Okay, I want to show you this counter trend here. You can see here Sorry, re-entry, not counter trend. Did I? Maybe I've been using the wrong one. Re-entry, I mean, right? Re-entry. So here is a buy signal here. That's a buy signal when it crosses above zero, buy signal. Okay. And you can see white MACD didn't cross zero, it's above zero, but the smaller MACD, the yellow MACD, crosses below zero and up again. So that's another opportunity to re-enter. So that is a re-entry signal. Let me put it in the right place. Yes, that's a re-entry signal here. So you see white MACD remain above zero, but the yellow MACD crosses below and is coming up again. That's a re-entry signal. So you have two buys there. Okay. And also here, you got another buy signal here. We got a buy signal there. Keep it, put it down. Supposed to go up here. There's a buy signal there. Did anybody notice a sell signal as well? There's a sell signal here. Yeah, there's a sell signal here when yellow MACD crosses below zero. Okay. All right. You can see here, there's a counter trend. Sorry, there is a re-entry signal here. The white MACD is above zero, but the yellow MACD crosses a little bit, very shortly, crosses below zero and up again. That's a re-entry for buy. Okay. Good stuff. All right. So let's go to 4-hour chart and change our chart. Let's change it to GBP CHF, anything. And I'm going to go to 4 hours. Okay, so I'm on 4 hours now. So I'm just in the middle of the chart. Doesn't matter where I am because the signal is always going to give you the same thing. You know, there's no need of cherry picking signal or taking the good one and leaving the bad ones, right? Okay, so now as you can see here, we have a sell signal here, right? That's a sell signal. You can see the yellow MACD crosses below zero. Okay, let's pick all the signal we can find. Here we didn't see any signal because it didn't cross above zero. Okay, this is another sell signal. You can see actually this is a re-entry. You know why? It's only the yellow that crosses above zero. The white didn't cross. So that's first sell. It nearly crosses here, but it didn't. This is a second sell. Okay. And this is a buy. This is a buy signal here. Okay. This is a buy signal there. Okay, we are just taking the first entry, the trend entry signals. Okay, the trend entry signals. All right. So if you have any question, let me know. So this is 4 hours. We could go to USD card or anything else. USD Canada. Let's go to today. Let's go to where we are now and see what's happening. So this is right now. You can see this is not a good trend. Yeah. Sometimes when you notice you don't have a good trend, you have what is called a range band market. This is not going to be a great tool because I said initially that this is for trend. MACD is for a trend. It's a trend trading strategy. So when you discover that you have a market that is in a range, just find another market. Just look for something else. If it's in a range, it means that you might not be able to benefit from it. Here also, you don't have a good trend. USD JPY, yeah, this one is a better trend. You can see you have an uptrend and you are having a downtrend already now. So, for example, this is going to be a sell signal here. Yeah, that's a sell signal there. This one is a buy signal here, right? If you don't think about counter trend, all this area is all counter trend trade. Okay, you get another sell signal. Another sell signal here. Actually, Yes, because it's when it crosses the zero line. And you get one buy signal here, and another sell signal there. So it doesn't give too many signals if you watch it carefully. Okay, let's look at Australian indices, just to see that it's not just for Forex. It can trade anything you want. So for example, on this one, this is a buy signal here. It crosses above zero, buy signal. Okay, and it goes down to give us a sell signal here. It gives us a sell signal here. All right, and temporarily this is a re-entry, right? If you watch it carefully, there's no buy signal here. It's all sell, because you can see the white MACD didn't cross above zero. It was still below zero, but the yellow MACD crosses above zero and back again. So that is a re-entry sell signal here. So if you make it smaller, if you make it smaller, you can see we have a buy here, we have a sell here, we have a sell here. And if you look at it again, that's another buy around here. So they are pretty good signals, right? They are pretty good signals if you follow this double MACD strategy. So for the 4 hours, for example, we said our take profit target will be 40 pips. So take profit target will be 40 pips from where you enter. Let's say you enter from here, you're looking for 40 pips. Oh no, this is Australia. Oh, I'm talking of Forex. Let's put on for okay. So if it's Forex, you are looking at 40 pips, which is gonna be something around there. You get your 40 pips. On this occasion, that's quite a large number of pips. Okay, let's use Forex as an example. Let's say Euro JPY. Okay, Euro JPY. Okay, let's stay here. Okay, so this is let's delete all of this. Let's delete all of this so that we can construct its own data for itself. Okay, so this is a sell signal from here. No, let's look it, make it bigger. Okay, so let it be bigger. Okay, so this is today. This is right now. This is where we are now. So that's a buy. That's when we cross, and we're looking for 20. This is 4 hour. We're looking for what? 40 pips. This is already 50 something pips. You don't even go here at all. By the time you get here, you get 200 pips. So if you are looking for 40 pips here, you're going to get your 40 pips in the first or second candle. First or second candle, this is already 43 pips, right? And let's see where we sell. The sell signal comes up here. The sell signal comes up here when we cross, and we are looking for what? We are looking for 40 pips. Let me see that candle, how it looks. Okay, that's one candle. Okay, so we're looking for 40 pips at the close of that candle. This is 100 and what? This is 180 pips. So 40 pips is very tiny. And then you're going to get your 40 pips in the first candle after you enter your position, first candle. So this is right now, we're actually right now. This is where we are now. So we're in a sell situation now. Okay. Okay, if you look at here, who can tell me, do we have a buy here? Okay, I want somebody to react. Do we have a buy here? Okay, remember that for you to have a buy, this is a re-entry, because this is a re-entry signal, because the white MACD never crosses above zero, but the yellow MACD crosses above zero and came back down. So that's a re-entry sell. So your first sell was here, and then you re-enter another sell position here. So you have two sell position going on now. Combining with 200 moving average, buy only about above the moving average and sell only below the moving average. It's a good idea. Yes, yeah. Anything to filter out the trend is to filter out a bad trade is a good idea. Yes, of course. Because if you put that 20 MA there, let's say moving average, let's find moving average here. Moving average will be here. And let's say you put a 200 moving average. 200 moving average. Always filter is always good. Let's say we use gold color or something. 200 simple moving average. Let me make it bigger. Let's see very well. Okay, so 200 moving average. That means here, you're going to be buying only above moving average. Okay, and you're going to be selling above moving average. The problem sometimes is that the moving average might be too slow to actually get you into a good trade. Like this trade that we bought, when the MACD crosses above zero, you see with the moving average, we might not take that trade. We'll have to wait. Because at the time when it crosses, prices are still below moving average 200. Okay. So let's see if you reduce the average to 50, for example. It might still be below. Let's see. Well, nearly. It's just like it's crossing at the same time. You know, I would say 50 is better than 200 because 200 is quite a very slow moving average. In fact, if you know you can apply a different moving average, we call it, I don't think I have it here. We call it Hall moving average. Hall moving average is much better than ordinary simple moving average. If you apply Hall moving average, it will enhance this. In fact, I have a strategy that combine Hall moving average and double MACD together. Yeah, it's a very good strategy. Try that. Otherwise, you have to reduce the period of this moving average. 200 might be a big number because 200 is so slow. 200 wants to capture trend. So it wants to ignore all the noises and capture only the trend. So that's why it's very, very slow, very non-reactive. But here you can see this will give you a good entry, even with the moving average of 50, because all along the price is below moving average. That means you are not going to be buying at all. And you can see a lot of sell signal here. This is one sell signal. Let me mark it. This one is a sell signal here, right? That's one sell signal. Let's mark another sell signal. This is a trend re-entry because the white MACD never crosses above zero, but you see this yellow MACD crosses below zero again. So that's another sell re-entry. So you sold here and then you sold here again. Okay. And for the buy, you can see, let's see whether we are fast enough this time around. Oh, yeah. We made it. Why is he crossing at the same time? When MACD is crossing, also the 50 MA is crossing almost at the same time. We saw it earlier. So this time around, they are crossing at the same time. See? So that means, yeah, this is a valid trade. It's a valid buy trade. But there's no other opportunity to, okay, there's one more opportunity to buy here. That's a re-entry here. You can see. That's a re-entry of a buy because MACD, small MACD crosses below and back up again, but the white MACD never crosses below. So that's a re-entry buy signal. So you have one buy that is going on and you're looking for ordinary 40 pips. Let's see how much you got. 40 pips. Oh my goodness, you're already 98 pips here. In fact, if you by the time you get up here, you're already 260 something pips. So 40 pips is very conservative. You know, it depends on how you want to monitor your positions. But I think if you use 40 pips, you will probably get very, very high win ratio, probably 90%, because 40 pips is so easy to get on a 4-hour chart. On a 1-hour chart, 20 pips is also very easy to get. But you might deploy a different strategy. One of the strategies you might deploy is to move your stop loss all the time. Instead of closing it, move it, move it, move it, move it, move it. But the problem with that is eventually it's going to take you out. It might take you out at this big bearish candle. So you wonder, what if I have come out from here and look for another trade, or stay in this trade and come out from that level? So the difference is not much. So you have to consider which options you prefer. Yeah, so that is you can see it worked very well here with the moving average. You got a lot of chances to sell the market. Yeah, while the market is in a downtrend. Let me show you all the signals there. You got one signal here. Now you're not going to be selling at all. Before you get another signal, that's a long, long way. That's another signal to sell. So here you either keep yourself in trade, move your stop loss, or you just get out at 40 pips, or you can define your own number of pips. At 40 pips, you're already here at the actually second or third candle. You are already here out. That's 40 something pips already. And look at what is available to you. 200 and something is available. Okay, so the 40 pips is very conservative. It means that you are likely to hit your profit target almost every time. And that is all trade is all about. You cannot take all the pips on the table, but take some and win all the time, win many times. Your win-loss ratio should be very, very high with this strategy. So now we move to another selling areas, and we move to buy areas. So with your suggestion, it's a good suggestion, only that you are going to miss out on some good buys. Say, for example, here you are going to miss out on this buy, for example, because it's just one candle below the moving average, and we have already got a buy signal. Okay, so that's just the implication of that. So if you are going by the MACD by itself, then you will buy here. But if you combine with the moving average, but if you use whole moving average, it is much, 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 much better, faster. It's going to be closer to the price than this the ordinary simple moving average. Great stuff. I hope you guys enjoy this conversation. It's very, very nice. We do a lot of this training in under my mentorship, YourTradeMentor.com, and you guys will love to come and hear what we do. This is just one of the strategies that we teach. We have a lot of the strategy. In fact, I'm going to show you what I've got on offer for you. If you have any question on this, you can pop it. I will still come back to discuss it. Let me quickly show you what we got. Okay, so for my mentorship program, right? For anyone that is interested in joining our mentorship program, we have a complete tutorial video worth over $1,000. Okay, this has been compiled over time. We record a lot of videos as well, which is worth 500 USD. We have 3 powerful trading strategies that we teach people, but if none of them is okay for you, we can give you even a separate one, a different one that will match you and your psychology and your personal trait. So we have premium indicator you can download. The premium indicator is worth over $1,000. We will teach you fundamental and technical trading analysis as well, not just technical, but we focus on news trading, announcement, what is going on in the economy, macro, different things that's going on around the world. You will get to hear it. That is our special bonus. Now I'm going to give you another bonus. Okay, you are going to access our member-only forum, which is Discord channel. We have a Discord server where all our members are. So I'm going to give you access to that. We have a live trade review sessions on Discord. It's worth over $500. You will have a priority support from us. we will give you trade signal recommendations. So sometimes people don't want to trade by themselves. They just want the signal. We'll give it to you. We'll analyze high impact news. When we release videos, you'll get to get your hands on new videos releases, which means training and everything is inclusive in it. We have on our website expert advisors and indicators you can download with your membership. It costs you nothing extra. And we have a live trading room. Okay, this live trading room is where you discuss with your peers what is going on, what trade are you taking, what strategy are you using. These are all the things that you will benefit if you become a member. Okay, so to become a member, let me tell you how much you are going to pay, right? 1,000 plus 2,005 plus 500. How much is that? That's 1,500. That's 4,000, 5,500. 6,100, 6,700, 750, 850, 7,100, 350, 400, 700. So you're paying 7,700. Wow, that's cheap, man. Very cheap. Okay, where's my checkbook? Who's got my checkbook there? I'm going to write it. Yeah. No. So listen, it's worth more than that. It's worth more than that. But my goal is to make people successful. So I don't want to be making people successful and charging them so much for that opportunity. I want them to come as they are, whatever they have, and to become better. All right. So if they have money, they probably will not be coming here. They will be going somewhere else. But because you want to make something out of everyday living, you want to quit the 9-to-5 job. You don't want to start, making excuses every time. That's why we are all looking for better ways to do things. So I'm here to help you. All right. I know this is a lot of money, but I'm not going to labor you at all for that money because there's a way out. Let me tell you. I've only created 3 packages. And you have heard of $7,500. I'm not asking anything near that. I've created a $50 package, a $200 package, and a $500 package. So the first one is giving you all the bonus offers and the special bonus offers that we have mentioned so far. The second package giving you the bonus offer and the special bonus offer plus a 1-day mentorship, one-on-one with me. Okay, it's just 2 hours in a day. And the last package is giving you all the special bonuses and the bonuses as well with a 3 days mentorship inclusive. Okay, so the only difference between these 3 packages are just the one-to-one. Mentorship means one-to-one discussion with me. So I got to sit down with you on Zoom. We're going to talk about you, only about you. If you want to know about me, very well, I'll talk about myself. The time is just your time to ask any questions and to devise a strategy specifically for you. I told people that there's no single strategy that works for everybody. No. If there is one, that means everybody should be using it by now. We have, if you have been following trading for years, we have different strategies that came up. We have the turtle traders. In those days, turtle traders seems to be what is in the market, but maybe not many people are using it anymore. There are a lot of different old styles of trading, but they don't work anymore. So the market changes all the time. In fact, it was it yesterday in our session we talked about the composite man. If you know the Wyckoff strategy, Wyckoff trading strategy, there's a caricature. They call him the composite man. The function of a composite man in the market is to confuse you. Its aim is to make sure you lose. It will do everything to make sure you lose. It will make you to buy at the wrong place and sell at the wrong place. When he's buying the market, when composite man, when he's buying the market, this chart is showing that it's going to be selling and you think you are going to sell. So that is the work of the composite man. It's an evil man. But you got to understand how he operates. So once you know how the composite man operates, what do? You go against him. You do exactly what he's doing. And unfortunately, the mass market, the mass majority of people, they do what the composite man want them to do. For example, a composite man, for example, will accumulate when the price is low. But when the price is low, you know what happened? People have already sold everything they got because the price is so low. But as soon as the composite man accumulate everything, what happened? Prices jump up. When the prices is rising, you know what happened? That is when the retail trader wake up. Price is going up. I'm sorry, the train has already moved. The composite man has already bought everything. But by the time it gets to the up there, which we call the distribution stage, at the top, the composite man is already selling. But what is the retail trader doing? That is when they are buying. So, it's going to break. It's going up. Bitcoin is rising. Gold is going up. It's gone up. Yesterday, it went up by 5%. 3 days ago, it went up by 8%. But by that time, the composite man is already selling. It's already selling. It's already letting off everything he's got. But the retail man is just starting to buy because he thinks the price is going up. But what happened is, in a short while, the distribution phase, as soon as the composite man dispose all of his asset, the price do what? It comes down. Remember who still hold the asset? The retail guy still hold the asset. It's still in his hand. He still bought it, still thinking that Bitcoin is going to go to 100,000, 500,000, 1 million. But what happened was, he has bought, for example, I'm just using Bitcoin as an example so that you can understand. So he has bought the Bitcoin, let's say at 65K or 70K. And now Bitcoin is going down. What does the composite man do? He doesn't do anything. He's just going to drink, have a glass of wine, go to the beach, relax, because nothing for him to do. The smart money is only during the accumulation stage and the distribution phase. Nothing else the composite man will do. When the price is rising, the composite man never do anything. When the price is falling, he never do anything. He buys when it's low, he sells when it gets up there. But what happened to the retail man? He has the whole asset in his hand and he hold it thinking it's going to go up. But unfortunately, it's not going anywhere. It's going down. But at the same time, the retail man doesn't sell immediately. He's hoping that his prediction of up is still valid, but it's not going to be valid. So it goes down 5, 10, 20, 25, 40%, 50%. Then the retail man is now disappointed. Say, wow, this is bad. This is really bad. I'm out here. I'm out of here. I am out of here. So it gets out at 50% loss or 70% loss or 80% loss. It gets out of the trade. And guess what the composite man is doing? Composite man is attempting to buy. Is waiting to buy at a new accumulation level. Because when the price drop again from the top, it's going down to the next accumulation level. So when it gets to the accumulation level, the composite man start buying again. Sorry about that. It's a disturbing phone here. So that is what we teach in my mentorship program. I teach people about how to outwit the market. You have to be smart. You have to be clever. It's not only about, having the money. You might have the money, but if you don't have the skill set to apply it, you might just see the money go down little by little and little by little. So that's why we create this package. So somebody might want me to mentor them for 3 days. They're welcome. If you want a mentorship just for 1 day, it's 200. For 3 days, it's 500. But if you just want to become a member and enjoy all these benefits I've talked about, I talk about all these benefits, they're all there as a member to enjoy. Okay. So now I know some of you here already a member. I don't want to call names, but I know some of you I remember already. So thank you for being members. All right. So if out of these 3 packages, I want you to type on the chat box which package you want. One for silver, or just type silver, gold, or diamond. I want you to type what package you want on this chat box. Okay, so you have 3 packages there. The silver package, which is 50 USD, they are one-off payment. Okay, and you got the gold package, which is 200 USD, one-off payment, and diamond package, which is 500 USD, one-off payment. So type for me which of the package you want, and I will tell you something else. So don't go anywhere. If you go anywhere, you miss out. Okay, you're going to miss out. But first of all, I need all of you to choose package silver. Just type silver, gold, or diamond. Type it for me while I get my phone, because I'm going to switch it off. All right, I'm going to switch that phone. I don't want it to disturb anymore. Thank you so much for being there, guys. So I'm waiting for your package. Please let me know what package you want. Okay, his phone is off. So type for me silver, gold, or diamond. Okay. So if you don't have to pay money, let's say I'm coming to you tonight and say, hey guys, listen here. I know all of you want to be mentored by me, but you don't have money to pay for it, for example. Okay, if I offer you, so okay, look, just decide which one of these 3 you want, and I'm going to mentor you. Which one will it be? Right. Okay, can you tell me about the silver package? Okay, silver package is becoming a member, okay, of YourTradeMentor.com. So with silver package, you have all these benefits. Okay, you have your own login. So you have a login to the website. So inside your own website portal, you have all the training videos. There are lots of them. We have 3 levels. We have the beginner level, intermediate level, and the advanced level. So most of them are tutorial videos. Also, you have text and things like that as well, like PDF and things, but majority are videos. Then, if you have a mentorship with me, I will record the mentorship session with you. I record it. You can have access to it. Now, as a silver package, you get these 3 powerful trading strategies. By the way, everybody gets what all I'm saying now, whether you are silver, gold, or diamond, you all get all this stuff. You all get the same thing except for the mentorship. Mentorship is the only thing that differentiates the 3 packages. So all these things you get as a silver, gold, or diamond. Okay, so you get all this indicator. You can actually, when you log into our website, maybe some of you have been there before. So that's YourTradeMentor.com. When you go to YourTradeMentor.com, there's a section there. We call it the store. You know, like you go to the store to buy something. So when you go to the store there, you will find a lot of videos, indicators, and some templates, or even some expert advisor. So in that case, if you want to download any of those, if you can't see any of them, as a member, you are entitled to download it. Okay, so let me just show you quickly our website. Okay, so this is the website. Okay, and quickly show you those 3 packages. Some of you have been to this website before. So you see these 3 packages are here, down here. Okay? So you have the silver, the gold, and the diamond. Okay, so these are one-off payment, but everybody at the end of every month, you pay 50 to renew. Whether you are gold, silver, diamond, or silver, you pay 50 to renew. So they all enjoy the same benefit, except as a gold member, you get 2 hours mentorship, which is 1 day. And as a diamond member, you get 6-hour mentorship, which is 3 days. Okay, that's the difference. Now, what I was saying before, here you see the store. If you click store will take you to where you can download indicators and expert advisors. Okay, so when you get to the store, fancy anything you fancy here, automatic Ichimoku alert, automatic MACD divergence, in the training, I show you the divergence, right? But it's difficult to find divergence yourself. You can find it. It will take time to find it. But if you apply this indicator, it will just show you exactly where those divergences are. It will draw the lines at those divergences. Okay, so if you are not a member, you can come here and buy them for this price, $50 each of them. However, if you're a member, I will give you a discount code. Not a discount code, a voucher code or a coupon code, which will allow you, once you put the coupon code, all this will be downloaded for you with no extra cost. You download all of them, maybe one, maybe two, maybe all of them, depend. And I know somebody who signed up today and downloaded everything one day. So at no extra cost to you. All right. So whether you are silver, gold, or diamond, you can download it. So as a student, you can log in. So here, you log in here. When you log in here, you see all the videos that we're talking about, training video and everything is there when you log in. But first of all, you have to register and pick any of those 3 packages, okay, that I showed before. All right, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. All right, so these are the things that you benefit as a silver, gold, or diamond. Okay. So when you get those 3 things, so you get all those special bonus and bonuses. You can either do a 1-day training with me, mentorship, which is 200 US, or a 3 days, which is 500 US. Okay, is $50 every month or just one-off payment? Okay, the first $50 is a one-off payment. So let's say you are a silver package person, you pay initially $50. If you are a gold package owner, you sign up as a gold member, you pay 200 USD for the mentorship. And if you're a diamond, you pay 500 USD for the mentorship. That is the initial payment for the month. But going forward, whether you are diamond or you are gold or you are silver, you pay $50 monthly. We do a lot of promotions, a lot. Sometimes we'll give you. We'll just make sure that we keep all our members. So we'll help you out, whatever the case might be. We are always on the side of our members, And so, right, who has said what did they want? Okay, so anybody else want some package to be discussed? All right, so if you want silver, gold, or diamond, you need to type it now. If you type it now, you might get something from me. Okay, so let me go to next level, because I know some of you do want it, but you are thinking about the money. Okay, so, and I've said to you that the aim here is not to make money off anybody. It's actually to empower everybody that I can do. I have 1 million people to do, so I'm still far below that target. So as many as possible who wants to come, bring them. Even your friends, anyone that wants to come, bring them. Let me tell you what I'm going to do, okay? All right. These packages here, you are supposed to pay for it. You remember it was supposed to be thousands. Even it's gone down to $50, $200, and $500. Nevertheless, if money is the issue and you still like to be mentored by me, or you want to become a member, I know all our members on YouTube, we have thousands of members on the YouTube. They want to be part of us, but I can understand circumstances do change. Somebody may not have the money at the time. So we were able to link up with a reputable broker. I think you will know the broker. It's not a secret. I mean, if I'm counting good brokers, before I count 10, I'll probably count them as well. The big ones, IC Market and all the rest. So we team up with this broker here called Blueberry Markets. Okay, so Blueberry Markets, they operate from Australia. They are well regulated. And somebody told them, I don't know how they got hold of us, that we have a target of training a lot of people to become profitable. And they said, oh man, we want to partner with you. We like your idea, we like your vision, and we want to be part of it. So what are they going to do? They say, well, we are going to sponsor any of your students. Any of your students that wants to come for your mentorship, we are going to sponsor them. We are going to give them scholarship or pay for their fee. So is that true? They say, yeah. So I'm bringing that to you now. So what happened is, all those 3 packages that we have mentioned earlier, if you are interested in any of them, these guys here, Blueberry Market, we actually pay for you to attend our classes. You might ask, why are they doing that? Well, the reason why they are doing that is, first of all, they want you to sign up with them. They want you to be one of their customers, because eventually you have to open a Forex account if you are going to trade. So if you are going to trade, why don't you trade with a reputable broker? So let me show you why I said they are a reputable broker. I'm going to go to their website. Website is called Blueberry Market, blueberrymarket.com. Okay. So they, as I said, they operate from Australia. This is their website. Okay. Let me quickly show you how to know a good broker. Okay. A good broker is tight spread. Okay. So look at the Euro USD spread here is 0 at the moment. Sometimes it will be 1 or it will be 0 point something, but at the moment it's 0. A good broker has a very tight spread. That's one. A good broker will have a very good review, especially with these guys here. Forex Army, giving them 4.5 star, 4.6 out of 5, 4.9 out of 5, 4.8 out of 5. It's not 510 reviews. This is over 1,000 review, over 1,000 review here as well. What else do they have? Oh, they have quite a lot of traders on their platform. This is for Forex. This is small number for Forex though. I'm sure some broker will have millions of traders. Yeah, their support is very good. Excellent support 24/7. Well, this is also very interesting. They have different ways you can fund your account and different ways you can withdraw as well. One thing to note here is that you can fund your account by using cryptocurrency. If you want to know more about it, let me know. Also, well, people say good things about them. All right, so they have plenty of instruments that you can trade with. You know, I was asking earlier, I think was he here? I was asking if there are stock on this platform. You know, okay, it was earlier. So they have Forex shares, which is contract for difference. So you can trade shares like Microsoft, whatever, Tesla, crypto. I will mention crypto. You can trade crypto with them. Commodities and metals, and you can trade the indices as well. So anything you want to trade, they got it. But I think okay, they are a very simple way of it's very simple way of applying. 3 simple steps. You apply, you get verified, you start trading. So, but the most important that I want you to know is about the regulation, because never trade with that is not regulated properly. When I mean proper regulation, I mean broker regulated in the USA, brokers regulated in Europe, brokers regulated in Australia, New Zealand, and the big countries. You know, there are other regulations elsewhere. There are different tiers of regulation. There's a first tier regulation, second and third tier regulation. Someone says it's regulated. I say where? Regulated in where? Comoros Island. Okay. All right. Good. So regulation is a different jurisdictions. So let me show you where they are regulated from. So these guys are regulated, as you can see, they are regulated from Australia by the Australian Security and Investment Commission, ASIC. So Australian Security and Investment Commission, ASIC. So are regulated by ASIC. That is their number. You can Google for that number. I think it will show their name. So they are very good broker. A reputable broker. Just one small question. Are you still using the inside bar strategy And is the new double MACD better? Just curious. Thank you. Okay, good man. Well, I think if you are in the session before, that one strategy could not work for majority of people, you know. So, for example, I can tell you that we have people in our team that can bet on using that inside bar. When you tell them anything, it goes behind their ears. No, 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 I'm inside bar. Remember, we have what is called the simple breakout strategy. That was what we started with SBS. If you remember SBS, type yes. that was over a year ago. SBS. You know, we had SBS. People are still using SBS as we speak, right? But not everybody that started with SBS are still using it, because you along the line you discover that maybe SBS is not for you, right? And some people say, "Oh yeah, I like this SBS," and they kept with it. Not that they used the original as it was originally. They may have changed something there. They may have added one indicator or two indicators, or maybe remove something or put their own spin on it, but they are still using the SBS. So to answer your question, I think this double MACD, to be honest with you, is been tested rigorously, because as I said earlier, it was used in a competition. Oh, you remember? That's good. That's good. You remember? It was used in a Forex competition of, I would guess, maybe roughly 500 or 1,000 participants. So they asked 1,000 people to come and show their skills. And they said, you use any strategy you want, any time frame you want, we'll all give you the same account. We'll give you $10,000 account. It's not a live account. It's like a training account or competition account. Okay, so put on your strategy, and whoever that comes first, second, third, we have prizes. Guys, you already know this. Yeah, a lot of brokers do it to attract people. But it seems it has gone down for a while now. I haven't seen Forex competition for a while. What's happening? It used to be rampant. I mean, you guys know it used to be everywhere. People are doing competition left and right, everything. So anyway, this particular double MACD strategy was used by one of those competitors, one of those participants. So, and he won that competition. He won that competition hands down. In fact, the gap between that winner and the next one is so huge that everybody got interested. But you know, people are interested in something, but sometimes they don't go deeper and see how and why it's making such success with it. So I then went deeper into it. I got hold of the guy. I got hold of the strategy, and I tried to play around with it, and I start to understand how it works. So that's why I would say double MACD is much tested and used in a live environment and in competition with 1,000 other strategies. So, I mean, if a strategy beats 1,000 other ones, I would say it's a good strategy. So I hope that answers your questions, Boeta. All right. So now you can either, you can type for me if you want silver, gold, or diamond. Okay. So if we return back to my statement before we go to IC market. So blueberry market. So blueberry market, I said, if you are interested and you want to learn from your trade mentor, or you want to learn from Dare, yes, we will sponsor you. So what are you waiting for? Why are you not picking gold? Or why are you not picking diamond? You're not paying for it. Someone else is training you. It's like they want to give me a scholarship, and they say, okay, which scholarship do you want? Do you want scholarship to get to the master's degree level, or first degree level, or second degree level, or PhD level? Well, are you going to pay for everything? Say yeah. So what do I need to do? Well, make yourself available, be serious, be committed. But we pay for your school fee, we pay for your feeding, we pay for your accommodation. But make sure that you are, because we are going to be testing you, we make sure that you are progressing, making good progress. We are going to be analyzing your performance. But once you are making progress and you are doing very well, we keep paying your school fee, your accommodation, your feeding. We give you top-notch treatment. Hey, I mean, tell me which one will you choose? Me, I would pick. I would say, okay, train me to the PhD level. Train me. And I know some of you say, oh no, I'm not going to go to the PhD level. I understand. It's not easy to read. It's not easy to read, to be a student. It's not an easy task. I know. Everybody has different career paths. So I might be a nerd who like to read, who like books, and you might be an entertainer who like music, who like to do stuff differently. Excellent. So by the way, they said if you like to be trained by your trade mentor, yes, we are going to sponsor you. Okay. So, of course, you have to open your account because there's no way you can trade Forex or trade the stocks without having a broker account. So, rather than going to any broker, just go to this broker with your money because you know there's a benefit at the end of it. So, what you need to do, if depends on the capital you want to put in your account. So, if your plan is to put $200 in your account for trading, you'll be entitled to silver package. If you have enough up to $500 to put in your own account for trading, you are entitled to gold package. If you have enough up to 1,200 to put in your own trading account, then you are entitled to diamond package. Okay, there is few conditions attached to it, but it's not a stringent condition. You know, the thing is that they want a long-term partnership. So they want you and them to be together for a long time. They don't want somebody to deposit money today and tomorrow wants to withdraw the bonus. So you can withdraw your money anytime, but I think the bonus, they want you to trade with them for a while before you can withdraw your bonus. Because I like to be straightforward with people. I don't tell you something and then later on you discover something different. So they want you to stay with them for a while, and before you can withdraw the bonus. I think before you can actually withdraw the bonus, if I remember, it's like you have to trade 2 standard lots or something like that. And 2 standard lot is nothing, for a somebody that knows what they are doing. So, and you can use that money at any time to complete your training. So, for example, you want to take a bigger lot size, and your money is only 500 you deposit. Now, because you got this gold package thing, we train you up. You don't have to pay us. You can use that money to add to your account. Instead of giving us money to train you, they will pay us for that training. But you can focus on your own making money and trading very well. Yes. So also, as Demi says, if you have any question, you want to us on Telegram. We have a Telegram channel where you can reach us. Let me try and load up the Telegram channel. Telegram channel. So you can reach us on Telegram. I'll send you the link to the Telegram as well. Before then, you know what? Let me send you the link for you to register with Blueberry Market. Yeah. So if you want to register with Blueberry Market today, you are welcome. It means that you are not going to pay a penny, but if you don't register with them to join us, you're also welcome to go to the website and register. All right. So I'm going to send you this link here. The first link I'm sending now is for you to register with Market. So all you do is your first name, last name, and just create an account. So when you create an account, depending which package you want to pick will determine how much you will put in your account. If you put 200 or minimum of 200, you say you want a silver account. You'll be entitled to silver account. If you put 500 or more, you'll be entitled to gold account. If you put 1,2 or more, you'll be entitled to diamond account. So once you fund your account, you create it and you fund it, we will get an email from them saying, hey, so Mr. A or Mr. B has just registered and is entitled to diamond package. Go ahead and train them up. So, and I will go ahead and do just that. So that is the link to register. So you can do that right away. So I wanted to give you our Telegram link. Okay. So that the first one is to register. The second link that I'm going to give you is for Telegram. Okay, that's Telegram link. This is the Telegram link. I'm going to show you our Telegram link. Okay, this is our Telegram link. So we have 944 members. So you can come here and join us. In fact, if you join us here, you can either contact me. If you want to reach out to me, you can say that's me, Dare. You can look for me. I'm here. You can contact me, or you can also contact Demi. Demi, when you are in our group here, you can contact Demi or contact me. And whatever question you have, we'll try and answer it for you. Okay, so this is our Telegram group. It's free. Oh, this is if you remember this SBS strategy, because this Telegram was actually created for this strategy about over a year ago. Okay, and it's still waxing strong. All the indicators are here. Say, for example, you want to download let me see. You want to download indicators. You want to download files. Let's see how many files. So you got all these indicators that we have used in the past. So you can come here and look for them and download. They are all here. Okay, all files, videos, photos, everything. So this is a very extensive resources for anybody that wants to come in and have a look. It's free. You don't pay for this one. This one is for your enjoyment. Enjoyment, no fee charge. This is free. So, and you can contribute. Let's say somebody is contributing something here. Okay, I think they are showing their results. You can see they're showing, I don't know what strategy they are using yet, maybe SBS, maybe not. They're showing the results. So you can come here and send your idea, send your strategy. You might just want to start telling people about your strategy, how you do it, and ask for corrections and things like that. So it's a great opportunity. All right. So if we go back to, all right. So anyone else that want to put their name forward for any of the package that need our help while we are still here, we are going to be here until everyone has been answered. Every question has been answered. No question left unanswered. Except if there's no more question, then yes, we can go. But as long as somebody is asking us a question, we'll try and answer it. All right. And if your question is about the strategy as well, don't worry, ask it. We are going to answer it. Okay. So thank you very much, everybody. It's been fantastic. I think I had a good time. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. Demi and everybody else, Martin, let's see who else is here. Boeta, thank you for a good question. It was a very good question. Yes, I'll talk about Martin. Who is Seth? Yes, Seth. Thank you so much for your questions as well. Let's see who else is here. Super. Great stuff. Okay, so how many people has given us a like button? I like to my video to have a like button. Please click the like button, show that you like this video. And apart from that, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe and click the notification so that when we are going live, you are going to hear about it. So brilliant. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Gives me a pleasure to be with you tonight. And with all pleasures, and if you give me permission, I will say thank you and I will be off air. So take care, guys. We'll chat again soon.